Hello, everyone. Oh. Ah. There we go. Okay. I... I almost wonder if I need to have that open. Hi, BK. Yeah. She was here, and now she's hydrating. Okay. Okay. How's the music today? Is the music loud? Music's good for you? Okay. What a crazy day yesterday. I had so much fun. I don't know about all of you, but I had a good time. Playing Among Us and being just a little chaotic. Doing something a little different. Okay. Let me open my pattern. Why are you bedinging? Open the thing. Okay. I had a very hectic morning already, believe it or not. I had a doctor's appointment, a virtual one, and then I had to go to one of the local bases, Air Force Base, to get my military spousal ID updated. Because when James re-enlisted, my old ID is no longer good. So I had to go do that. And y'all, the person before me, okay, so not one of the workers in the office, but like the person getting their ID before me, was eating tuna in this little enclosed office with no ventilation and no windows. And I was very confused. Very confused. And, you know, like every ID, I hate my picture. So, you know. Must mean that it's a good one. We're just going to be making some rainbow flower petals. Satisfy the green owl in your phone. You must make a sacrifice to the Duolingo burb. Oh, and I had an appointment this morning with my psychiatrist about my medicine. So, like, I've been busy today. But she's pleased with how I'm doing on the Effexor, so we're going to keep at it. Same dosage for the next month, because by then we should be able to see how it's doing. Because it's one of those things that it takes a little bit of time to build up in your system. So just to be sure that we don't need to increase, or if we're like, oh no, we do. But that's good. And I stopped by the post office. I was busy. Thanks. I'm proud of me too. Oh, so I added something new on my Throne wish list, and I wanted to ask you all what you thought of it. Like, if you think that this is a neat idea, because, like, it's something that I've put in my cart, like, several times, and then I've hesitated on actually, like, purchasing. So I want to know, like, what you all think. So I added this guy, this color cube. I don't know if you all have seen it. Okay, this is the color cube bundle. It has volume 1 and volume 2 in it. And it has over, can I click on it? Hold on. I think that it has close to like 300 color card combinations. And it's something that I think is really fun, but I'm like, there's so there's 500 total. There's 250 cards in each cube. Okay? And basically what it does is there are these little palettes, right? 500 different palettes. They not only have like a picture and then this, but they also have the hex codes. So like you could use them digitally. And they have different shades. And part of me is like, I think that that's really fun as like an artist. But then the other part of me was like, what if we use that when we make like amigurumi? Like, what if when we do our Imkins, we like pull a color card and we have to make a friend, an Imkin, a whatever, a blanket, something in like that color card combo. And I was like, part of me thinks that could be fun, but part of me thinks that it's dumb and it's just like a gimmicky extra art thing. So I kind of wanted to like hear what you all thought. Oh, that's awesome, BK. Like, I don't know if it's just something like, oh, I have other artist friends who have it and they really like it and now I want it because I think it's really cool, but at the same time I'm like, is it just a silly use of $67? So I've been hemming and hawing over it. I was like, I should just talk to Chad about it. Although maybe I should have waited. I think people are still coming in. I can ask again in a little while. Oh, yeah. Animals do so much for treats, honestly. Like Pat, none of my animals like having their teeth brushed, but Patch knows that he gets a treat afterwards, so he just stands there and lets me. The cats haven't quite learned that yet. I'm waiting for them to figure it out. As of right now, it's still a fight with them, but gotta get done. Hi, Sillykins. I'll have to ask my question again later. How are you? It was fun getting to play Among Us with you yesterday. I like how we originally had this whole, like, we'll stay together, and then we never did. Oh, I was asking if something, like, I put it on my throne wish list because it's something that I keep thinking about if I should get or not, and I was like, I wanted to get chat's opinion on whether or not they think it's silly or not. Like, it's something that I've, like, added to cart and then let expire several times. And I can't decide. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I know that it's kind of early in stream and people are still coming in, so that's why I was like, I should ask again in a little while. Yeah. I'm proud I didn't cry once on stream. There were so many, like, funny moments, honestly. I need to watch it from, like, Shella and Giru's point of view. James evidently was watching everyone on his computer. Like, he had everybody up. And so there was a time when I was like, I trust you, Giru, and he's sitting in his office and he's like, don't trust Giru, don't trust Giru. Oh, was he talking in Shella's? You want to watch the VODs from all of you for sure? Yeah. Oh, he pulled up the command. Probably, I don't know that he knew I had the command as well. Probably so that way he could open up Giru's, because he knew that obviously he follows Shella. But he didn't know who the other person was. Starting to get stuck on things, yeah. You told a friend you didn't think you did that good? You did fine! Get out of here. You were great. Everyone did great. Yes, I do, Georgina. Yay! Oh, that's awesome. That is a good first day back. I agree. That's exciting news. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna win Yarn Chicken with this yellow. I have more of it. It's just this ball. We're gonna try. I'm not a quitter. All went well. That's awesome. Finished a moon necklace. Nice. After stream today, we have to do Patch's nails, and I've got a couple of things to plant in the garden. But James is being awesome and weeding for me so that I don't have to do that. There's not a whole lot because we just did it, but like, it sure like, it creeps up fast. Okay. So, Jet has been coming by every night now to get food, which is exciting. And the last 2 nights, he comes by around like 10 or 11 to get food. And then he shows back up after we're in bed around like 2 or 3 a.m. And I'm like, well, that is a lot more, that's a lot nicer for trapping him, because then it's only a couple of hours until the shelter opens versus having to like trap him at night and keep him in there like all night long. So I'm like, good job, buddy. Keep going. Keep doing it. I've had a pretty productive day all around. Nice. New glasses. Closer to dish. Yeah, huh? Was reply to a couple of non-urgent emails. That's not bad, though. And they're non-urgent, so that means that they can wait. You were anxious for today, but it turned out okay. I'm so happy that it turned out okay. I'm sorry you were anxious. I too was anxious about today and it all turned out fine, so that's a big mood. I definitely understand that. Isn't it funny, like not ha-ha funny, but kind of like scream at the universe funny that most of the time, like 99.9% of the time, that we're like super, anxious about something, it turns out that there was no reason to be anxious. Everything turns out fine. And you're like, wow, thanks for playing me, anxiety. What a butt. You're like, how could you? I believed you and your story, and you lied to me. I don't know. Oh gosh. That would be fabulous if we could. Like, was there any reason for me to be having a major panic attack in an office that I've been to before to get my military ID updated? Or my spousal ID updated? No. No, there was no reason for it. Did it happen anyway? Yeah. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just remembered what they asked you to do on Thursday. Like last week Thursday or this coming Thursday? Because either you're ahead of the game or you're not too far behind. Think I'm gonna lose Yarn Chicken. I don't know. It's not feeling good. I've won it before, but I don't think this will be one of those times. I am onto the decreases, but it's gonna be close. Oh, it's not happening. It's not gonna happen. Oh, it's coming. Nice. I knew I had agreed to something and then completely zoned out on what it was until right now. Yes. Hooray for remembering. Thank you for weeding. I was close. I have 2 more little rows to go. I was so close. I tried so hard and I got so far. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. Can you believe it? Sunflower petals. Rainbow sunflower petals. I am kind of doubting if I should keep going and make all the friends in Rainbow. I know everyone said that I should, but I'm afraid because they're going to have to cost more than the things that are still sitting in my shop. And I don't know if they'll get purchased or if they're just gonna sit. And I'm worried about it. You know what I'm gonna do? I had a petal in my scrap buddy bucket, right? I was just walking to go get the rest of the yellow yarn. But I have one made already. And it's doesn't need to have extra yarn added. So I think that we're gonna just swap. This one that didn't have enough will go into the Scrap Buddy bag, and this one that has enough, and I don't need to join any yarn, will go into the sunflower. That makes sense. That makes sense. Why add more ends and more... No, that works. That makes a lot of sense. It's an even exchange. A piece for a piece. Why does that keep dripping? The lid is on. I don't know. Okay. So I feel like there might be some more people here. Or maybe some more people lurking too. Should I show you what I was talking about before? Before I forget? Because that's a problem with me. Forgetting to show things or just forgetting to remember. Yes? Okay. I just honestly I wanted more than one yes. I was like I'm gonna do this and there's only gonna be one person like paying attention again and I'm gonna be like shoot. Because I'm trying to decide like right now it's on the throne wish list. But I don't know if y'all have seen these color cube art things where basically it's like a bunch of different color palettes. There's 500, there's 250 in each box, right? And like each card has like a different group of colors. And on the back, this is pretty cool too. It comes with like the hex codes, so you could even use it in digital art. It comes with like the different shades of the same color, right? And I think that it's a really cool idea. And for me, what I was thinking, I mean, besides like using it for digital art, I was like, I think it could be really fun. Like, what if when we were making amigurumi or we were making like Imkins, if I just like pull a card and that's the color palette we have to use. And it could maybe get us to use some different palettes than what we normally do. But I'm like, I don't know, because for both of them, it's $67 instead of $40 each, right? And so, like, I've put the bundle in my cart so many times, and then I've just, like, left it and never checked out. So for now, I put it on Throne, but I'm like, I don't know if it's, like, one of these things that I want, because like I've seen friends use it, I've seen ads for it. Like I don't know if it's like doing one of those like gimmicky like oh I want it cuz it's new and exciting, or if it would be like useful and fun and something that we could use. Do you know what I mean? So like I keep hemming and hawing over it, which is why I just put it on Throne, cuz I'm like maybe chat will decide it for me. But I think it's a neat idea and it could make us use stuff that we don't normally use. But I don't know. And that's why I kind of wanted to get your thoughts on it. Like what you guys think. Like I have it up on Throne as a fundraise like or a funding one, so like multiple people could like contribute, like if you wanted to do like $5 or whatever. And then we could definitely get it. I hem and I haw every time. I keep seeing them advertised. I keep saying I don't need it, I don't need it. Oh, your mom got them? She's used them a lot as quilt. Oh yeah, like I think it would be fun to use on stream. It would be fun to explore color palettes with different things you make for sure. Okay. I guess like I was trying to like think with, you know, the budget conscious person in mind instead of me being like, ooh, exciting thing I want, you know, because it is an ooh, exciting thing I want. And I'm like trying to make like one of those, will you use it, or is it just going to like join the other art supply things you have that you don't ever use, you know? And I'm like, oh. So I keep like I've seen Mrs. Gluon use them. She's shown them to me. She was the first person I messaged about this when I saw that bundle sale price, because I was like, oh, that's a good savings. And she was like, do it. I'm like, that's not helpful. Like, I'm trying to think objectively and logically and not just, ooh, shiny, give me the shiny. Is it an ADHD ooh, or is it useful? Yeah. That's exactly what it is. It's like, is this something I'm going to like look at 1 or 2 times and then be like, done. But I don't think it is. You agree with Mrs. Gluon? And that's why I figured I would ask you all what you thought. Because I know if I asked James, he'd be like, yeah, just get it. Because he's, you know, Mr. Supportive, which I love. But I'm like, I need people who can look at this from multiple standpoints with me. With stream for you, I think it'd be fun to help you mix it up sometimes. Yeah. It might inspire like some new creatures or something. Maybe when I get my next Twitch payout. Cause I used my my budget like for my business. Like I use my budget buying all the safety eyes. So I have to wait a little bit before I can like use my like, cuz it's not like I have to have this like for a commission right now. Like I always have some in the like reserve, if you will. So like if someone commissions something and I have to buy something like right away, I can. But like I try to keep like the other purchases for my business to around a certain amount a month, and I'm like, well, I blew that on safety eyes. So we'll wait until I get my Twitch pay, which will be in like 2 weeks. So people could commission Imkins. It might help them pick out colors. Yeah. I also know that they're just like Imkins. There's a like Monster Book of Monsters that's coming out this month, I think, from Megan Lapp that I'm excited about. I haven't bought her monster pattern yet because I don't know if it'll be included in the book, but I love making little monsters. I mean, I already have my own pattern for that, but she has some cute ones. I don't know. I feel like right now is a hard time because like business-wise, sale-wise, stream-wise, like certain numbers, like again, looking at it from like a business standpoint, certain numbers are down, and so it gets a little scary to continue to put money into a business when you're like, oh my God, is it gonna succeed? Is it gonna fail? Like what the heck's gonna happen? You know? Oh, I'm out of balls. Boo. Oh, you know what I should do? Is open up my Spirit City game and add a few things that I want to work on our next task stream. Because, like, I was thinking of a few things. Thanks for the lurk. Oh, hi, James. Thank you for the bits. Oops. Okay. Oh, it's the first of the month. Oh. I need... I need to post the Patreon coloring page after stream. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Although I don't know if anyone's using them. It doesn't matter. It's still the reward, so it's still gonna go up. The self-doubt is big again. I saw this, like, I have the Calm app on my phone, and I get, like, emails every now and then with, like, little reminders and little things. And one of the things I got, I don't know when I got it, but I saw it yesterday, where it was, like, challenging your inner self-talk, and, like, would you speak to someone else that way? And if not, you need to change it. And I'm like, dang. That is some good advice. That is solid advice. And I'm trying to get better about that, you know? But dang, it's hard. You're running Spirit City on your other computer? I love that. I left it on. Because I was like, I'm coming up with other things for, like, do we like just a Task Tuesday so that we could, like, work on our tasks at the beginning of the week? Or do we like them on Thursday so that we can, like, work on stuff that has been accumulating all week? Do we have a preference? I love that you got it too, though. You're loving it? That's awesome. It'd be kind of neat if you could, like, add friends so that you could, like, hang out together, you know? Possibly could be a future thing. That'd be neat. Like, obviously it needs to be done in a way so that it's not, like, a distracting feature, because that's, like, all part of the quote-unquote game of it, is that it's very just in the background kind of thing. Good! That's what we have for Maple. I'm glad that they listened to you. Hi, Mary. How are you? Happy Monday. Yeah, I mean, it's not like you're looking for something for her all the time. You're looking for something to help her with, like, triggers. Like, a specific event to make it less stressful for her. Like, that makes sense to me. I am, BK. I kind of got tired of all of my medical stuff and the doctors not believing me when I would bring them data or tell them things. And I'm like, fine, I'm going to inundate you with data. Because I was really sick and tired of not of doctors being like, well, that's not usual for this medicine, so keep going. Okay. Like, when I saw the neurologist, I don't think I mentioned this here, and I told her that I was on like 30 milligrams of the propranolol, she's like, you shouldn't have even felt that. Like, we prescribe 40 milligrams for children. It shouldn't have, that should not have been even a blip. Okay, everyone's different. Would you like to see the data that I collected? Because it was more than just a blip. Like, I was talking to my psychiatrist today about that, and I was like, whenever people say things like that, I always think, like, what am I going to get? What benefit am I going to receive from telling you a lie? From making up something with my health? Like, what am I going to benefit by... Like, it makes me think of how, like, women very typically, and, like, their pain will get, like, dismissed as, like, oh, you're just being, like, dramatic, or you're just being fill in the blank. And it's like, okay, but I'm telling you that this is how I'm feeling. Like, why would I should have just been like, I'm sorry, are you in my body? Do you know what I went through? Because I know what I felt. I know what I went through. It was happening to me. It wasn't happening to you. Don't tell me what was happening to me. Like, oh, gosh. Sorry, I'm sensitive to meds. Yeah, like, right? Yeah, people like to get off of them, not on them. You get all the weird side effects? Yeah. Took you stopping taking Synthroid. For the doctors to listen to how you felt on it. Yeah, which is really funny because, like, my doctors prescribe Synthroid specifically because it's supposed to be better than the generics. But again, just because it's supposed to be doesn't mean that it is for everyone. Like in your case, BK, you know, like, just because like, even, like, if I was your doctor and you were telling me this, I would be like, if anything, if I felt the need to say anything, it would be, that's so strange. It works for me. I wonder what will work better for you. Like, you can absolutely say that it's weird that something didn't work. Like, I'm not going to argue that it was logical that I had this response to the propranolol, but don't tell me that I shouldn't have felt it. I shouldn't have, like, don't diminish the fact that for, like, almost 2 months my life was hell. Like, don't do that. Like, I've been dealing with this for so long. Don't diminish my struggles. Like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that there were two of us living in my body. Uh, most people don't feel that, but that means we just have to be careful on how, yeah, anything, any kind of like, I mean, even if they said something like, wow, I've never heard of that, like, happening before, I'm sorry it oh. Sorry bot? Okay, there's ads happening right now. I don't know why. I'm sorry, I'll be Alright. Ad should be over in 18 seconds, so we're just gonna... Okay. We should be back. Sorry that I didn't get that notification. Awkward. Welcome back. Ooh, so I don't remember who initially said this. I know Petrichor was one of the people who mentioned it. About having a toy net in the corner for like their amigurumi. So I found one on Amazon for like $8, and it also has LED lights in it, and I'm excited about that. And it should be here, I don't know if it should be here today or tomorrow, but I have an empty corner over my shipping station where I'm going to set it up, and then I can put my big things like Bluey or like some of the stuff back here up there like I've got larger amigurumis kind of everywhere. And I was like, that could be a nice way of getting them all up, all organized. And yeah, so a link, absolutely, I can grab that for you. If I could find my mouse. And I also got a no soliciting sign, because while I was like, oh yeah, we could totally make like a funny one, I was like, this one was a 2-pack for $9, and it was like no soliciting, 24-hour surveillance. Like, it was a whole thing. Because I'm tired of the solicitors. Here you go. Yeah, 24-hour surveillance, no exception, no excuses, private property, no trespassing. So, like, it's the kind that we could, like, hang on the door, or it has, like, the spot to, like, put it on a stake. So I was like, yeah, we'll do that. You're so welcome. It comes in a bunch of different colors, too. I originally was going to get the teal, but I was like, I think it might be better if I didn't. Just because, like, it might clash with some things. I am a little nervous about how big the holes are, but, like, a lot of the ones that had, like, the mesh, I didn't really like the way the mesh looked. It looked, I don't know. So I was like, if anything, if I need to, I could always, like, put, like, a piece of fabric or something down if, like, I'm worried about things falling through the net. But a lot of the net ones looked like they weren't going to hold a whole lot. So, but yeah, I like that it has a little, it's a battery operated LED doodad. And the measurements worked, so that's what I did. Sorry, I know that was a lot more information than what you wanted. But sometimes, isn't it cute? Oops, this was a decrease. And, like, I have a couple of little squishmallows that I've gotten as well, that I'm like, they can go up there too. Like, it doesn't just have to be my amigurumi. It could be stuff that, like, is just otherwise sitting in, like, a weird spot. It doesn't have a home. And it was a good price, so I figured it was worth a shot. Found a silly Facebook memory that's made you giggle. Aww. I love Facebook memories. I get a lot of ones with, like, pets and stuff like that, and I'm always like, oh, babies. Sweet little guys. You know, it's a lazy day when it's 9 a.m. and you haven't even gotten dressed. Yeah. My alarm typically goes off at 9:30, so. But I'm also not normally in bed until like 1:30. And then by the time I'm actually asleep, you know. That's really the trick. Is what time will I actually fall asleep? No one knows. There are times when I'm like super exhausted and I lie down and I'm like, yes, I'm so ready for bed. And then I'm just lying there wide awake and I'm like, why? Why? And then it's like 4 a.m. and you're like, I hate everything. This is actual trash. And of course, I'm married to someone who can just close his eyes and fall asleep. I feel like that's always how it goes. I wish I could do that, yeah. I think it's the military. That's part of it. Only getting like so much time to sleep. It's not healthy. A lot of the things the military does. Okay. We're getting there. Four more petals. Four more petals. The end is in sight. It looks like a turkey. It does. Right now. I agree. Hi, Foxy. How are you? Happy Monday. Oh, a seal. A seal. Kit Kat needs balls. Oh. Well, that person obviously needs to watch Bluey. I watch Bluey. I'm a grown adult. I have no children. Hello? Do you not see Bluey that I made for myself? I also have bingo halfway done, so clearly whoever made fun of you has no idea what they're talking about. I'm sorry that they did that, but it's so valid. And did you ask them, are you a 6-year-old playground bully? I hope you did, because who cares? Why are they policing what you do? Hi, Late Night Raven, welcome in. Bluey is top notch. Did I add a Bluey coloring book to my Walmart order today? Yes, I did. Am I an adult in my 30s with no children who puts Bluey on TV because it makes her happy? Yes. Am I married to a 30 and someone in their 30s adult who also asked me to put Bluey on because he enjoyed the space episode, the Sleepy Time episode was on today, and we were both like, oh, such a good episode. So that person needs to watch Bluey, honestly. Sleepy Time's so good. The music in that episode is top notch. Oh, so this sounds like it was a stranger on the internet, in which case strangers on the internet just like to try and hurt people. Hurt people, you know? It makes them feel better about themselves because they don't have anything good in their lives. I didn't think you were the person that would care what someone else watches when it doesn't matter, but here we are. I saw, like, the internet is full of trolls, but also good things. Like, the other day, I saw something about how if, like, a friendship ends because someone expresses how something made them feel, then it probably wasn't a friendship worth having. And I was like, oh. Oh. But, like, you're right. Like, why can't you tell someone that either something they said or something they did bothered you? And, like, but that goes both ways too, you know? Like, people need to be able to tell you that what you did bothered them too, and you need to be able to be open to hear that. But I've definitely had some people in my life who I thought were friends and it turns out weren't, and it was like, oh. And I would keep fighting for the friendship, and hearing that, I'm like, oh, so I shouldn't keep fighting? Huh. Huh. Fun thing. What's your fun thing? Tell me the fun thing. I've had this one internet friend for over a decade, and I finally got to meet her in person. That's so cool. For her wedding, oh my gosh. That's gonna be magical. That's gonna be so much fun. I hope that you have the best time. Good screams, yeah. Woo, because she wants outside. Proud of her and all she's accomplished. That's amazing. I guess that, like, I'm such a people pleaser that having someone displeased with me always, like, I get, like, how, you know, we were just talking about, like, well, this person said that I'm acting childish. And, like, that sort of thing, like, sticks with me. Like, when people are, like, disappointed in me or, like, think I'm not doing a good job. Oh boy. Does that one, you know. But honestly, like, streaming and just, you know, it's teaching me a lot on, like, how to try and let some of that go. Because, like, I know that I don't make everybody happy. I can't do it all. Makes you have to have thicker skin. Sorry, I don't know how we got back to that part. The ADHD is strong today. All the activities on the ward were childish, and I was like, okay, do you have any adult suggestions? No, there's... And he was like, no, there's just nothing to do. So you're just grumpy to be grumpy. Got it. And sometimes that's all people are. They're just grumpy to be grumpy. You can't fix that. More coloring books for me! Hold on. I just told Sari that the bot wasn't telling me stuff with, like, ads and things like that, and he's like, well, you have to set all of that back up after we had to remove the bot from the channel. So... And I was like, oh. Okay. I just put it back on. The ad timer thing. Okay. I didn't know that. Hang on, we're gonna fix that real fast. Okay. Fixed it. Oh, goodness. Hi, Susan. That is a good one. Used to let us. Oh, but that's sweet, though. I mean, I'm sure that. Did he use that joke? Because that would be funny then. Like. But. Honestly, I feel like that's just a good way of keeping kids entertained, you know? Use like some Crayola washable markers and. Luckily, no, but it's just a double dad joke meaning for you. That's fair. He used to decide color palettes for the floral pieces. That's so cute. And you guys probably had such a great time. Like, that was probably... just, like, top-notch fun. Still has some good... Yeah. Oh, wait. Just kidding. Happy Canada Day! Yes. I think this is gonna look so cute. Those little butterfly clips, oh my gosh. How hard it was to wash out, yeah. Big guy. Oh, absolutely. I apologize way too often. Yes. Absolutely. wonder... Yeah. I'm Canadian, we're required by law. I mean, is this still a command? Yeah. Oh, no. Okay, that's a different one. But yes, I apologize for everything. All the time. I wonder if it didn't make it over in the command, in moving all the commands over. Because there were like 17 pages of commands. I'm sure that I missed one or two. So, say I'm sorry so much we had to put it into law that it's not an admission of guilt. Bless you. Oh, also, you know what I just realized? Let me do something real quick. Emily was like, I will make you a transparent, little... Okay. Doodad to add to your overlay. And I never put it in. Let me do that. Hello? Oh. It's... I wonder... I'm not... No. I'm not doing this. Jeepers. I hate when I can't end a task. It like wants me to agree to something and I'm like, no, no thank you. No, I understand that the program ended unexpectedly. It's because I told it to end. I wonder if I can... That's strange. Like anytime that I tried to drag it into the thing, it just like re-downloads. I don't know. Okay, well, I won't update it just yet then. My pattern again. So how was everybody's weekend? I know that I saw some of you all yesterday for Among Us. Oh, that's right. How was your concert? I can't believe I forgot to ask. It was amazing. A purple Yoshi plushie. Oh, that's sweet. I got it. Look what Emily did. Oh. It might be just a wee bit too transparent. Relax your shoulders, good idea. It was amazing. That's so exciting. Oh yes, that's a good reminder. We have less than 10 pieces on our puzzle. And the emote is uploaded to Twitch. It's been approved. It's ready to go. We're so close. So if you subscribe or gift a sub, or if we close any of those goals up there, we get to unlock a piece. Or if we have a level 5 hype train as well. So we're really heckin' close. Oh, that's so cute. I don't have any Yoshi emotes. I'll do this. Wow, there are some interesting gifts if you search for Yoshi. I hate some of them. Cursed, yeah, there's a few that are, something. The bean stitches again. Hi, Emily. Girl, there is no rush. Don't you dare rush. Or I'll smack you. I wonder... No. Yoshi and Bluey style. It does sound really cute. By the way, I know we have some new friends. If any, that's the wrong button. This is the right button. That's the Discord button. If anyone would like to join the Discord, please feel free to do so. That was the right button, but I was on the wrong screen. So, you know. If you would like to join the Discord, share pictures of your art, your pets, or, you know, your games or whatever, feel free. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I had an appointment today to go get my spousal military ID updated. And even James is like, that's on July 1st. I'm like, it is July 1st. So... yeah, I know. Super fast. Oh yes, come join us. Type PokeStart. No, you're good. Just type exclamation point PokeStart. There you go. You got a Grookey. And you should have a couple of Pokeballs to start. And then you'll earn more money as you watch stream and chat. And then you can always buy more Pokeballs. And it carries over, like, there are other people who stream with this extension on Twitch, and it carries from stream to stream. So... 2 more left. 2 more left. You like the colors together? I do too. And the purple's nice and vibrant too. It's a very vibrant sunflower. And I like it. Hooray, I caught it. And then we put it all together. Lumi! Hello, friend. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you getting up to? Thanks for bringing your pals over. I appreciate you. We're making a rainbow sunflower. Just finishing up the last 2 petals. Whew. Thank goodness. But for anyone who does not know me, hi, my name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting, but we do some other crafts, we play some games. It's just comfy, cozy vibes, cats, chats, and chaos. So if any of that sounds interesting, you're in the right place. Pulling giveaways for June. Started up Camp Lotad. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. What is this? Is this the 3rd year that you've done it? That's awesome. I love that. That's so fun. Well, thank you so much for bringing everyone over. I appreciate you. If you need to raid and run, do post-stream self-care, you are welcome to. You're welcome to lurk. You're welcome to chat. We're just hanging. We've got our little task bar up as well. We're all working on some stuff. Compile a list of NES games that you own or that you want to own. I always start things like Camp Lotad and then forget halfway through. Yeah. That's the ADHD for you. Object permanence. That you own. That's fun. Less than 10. I don't think I have any NES games. Found a dinosaur I crocheted that I had totally forgotten about while I was weaving ends yesterday. Is it done or like does it need finishing? Oops. Lumi, if you are here still and you want to explain Camp Lotad, feel free. The crochet is finished. I was going to stitch on eyes, so just needs to do that. So mostly done. Not bad, not bad. Mind you, have a certain pony of the small kind. I don't know what you're talking about. Fluttershy is up on my shelf back there, completely done. Doesn't matter that it took her almost a year to get her eyeballs. It's fine. It's totally fine. Oh, gotcha. Twilight Sparkle who needs eyes. Okay, I think Lumi might have bounced, but Lumi does every summer like a little camp where people get like put onto like different cabins, if you will, different teams, and they sometimes will play games and like you can earn points for your teams, and like there's normally different crafting things and fun little, it's just like a little fun way of celebrating the summer and kind of making a craft, like a camp, an online camp. Yeah, it's making things symmetrical with felt. And then gluing it down and having it match. Yay, Kit Kat. Good job. I'm close to being able to cross off and finish these sunflower petals. I can feel it. Nailed it. Hooray! I don't know why I cut that so long. One more, one more. One more. Okay, copy, paste. I'm trying to think of what kind of TikTok sort of transition-y thing I want to do for this one. Because I know I was talking about, like, I had the idea of, like, dropping the petals and, like, then sewing them on. But, like, how do I make that transition look good? Or do I just take a quick little clip of it, like, after each petal is sewn on, so it just slowly becomes the rainbow? That's probably the better, less intense option. That sounds cute. Yeah, I could. He has a face now. Hooray. On this stretch break that's about to happen, I'm actually going to go and grab one of my phone stands that I use for like social media pictures and posting, because I'll need to take a bunch of pictures now. So I'll go do that on our stretch break, because yes, that should be coming soon. Hello, Giru! Partner, we were something else. We were so good. Oh. Okay, oh. Ads. Sorry. Sorry if you're stuck in ads. I'll be right back. Whooshin'. Alrighty. This is probably gonna be like, it's not terrible. I was like trying to figure out placement of things for photographing of TikTok stuff, because if you're not constantly producing social media content, are you even a creator? Evidently not. But I have this, like, this is how I do, like, my nail videos and stuff like that. So I've got this guy with, like, the arm that extends out. But yeah. I'm excited to watch your perspective, Giru, and Shella's perspective for Among Us. My hubby was in both of your streams watching. And so evidently there was one point where, like, I was walking around with you. And I don't know, I guess I've said something about, like, trusting you or whatever. And he's sitting in his office. He doesn't say anything, obviously. But he was like, don't trust her. Don't trust her. Don't trust her. Like, okay. Oh, that's fair. But yeah, I want to see the other perspectives because I think they'll be fun. But that was our first time impostering together and we did pretty good. I was proud of Saki and I because every time we've impostered together, we've won. I like took a drink. I don't know why that cup is like leaky. That's no good. I was worried we weren't going to take that one when we sent. Yeah, that double kill was nice. I got a little bit nervous about the double kill after I had tried to double kill with Kayla. Was it Kayla? And she didn't realize. And just like left me there. And I was like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's why I hesitated a little too. Yeah, it was the only way. I was like, I hesitated a little bit because I wanted to make sure that everyone's cooldown was like cooled down. I was like, I don't know when Giru killed last, and like, I don't want to slice before she's ready to dice. And so that's why, like, as soon as you did it, I was like, okay, cool. Because I was good to go, but I was like, is Giru ready to go? I was super busted then, yeah. Like, nothing I could do but just stand there over the body and be like, I don't know what happens. Had so much fun watching, yeah? I had a lot of fun playing. I was really nervous at first, especially like streaming it. But it was a lot of fun. It was like after I had gotten imposter the first time, it helped so much with like the nerves too. It was just like, okay, I've done the thing. The rest of it is fine. You were weirdly nervous too? Yeah. I don't know. I think maybe because it was like the first time that we were all playing together live, like, and all of us trying not to curse. The amount of times that we would be like, like, it ended up being like a PG-13 stream. It was fine. An accidental curse counter. Did you really? I didn't do too bad. It's hard though, because like, people are just like, you know, you find your friends on the floor and you just instantly want to be like, holy crap, and you're like, wait. I was way worse when we were doing practice rounds. Yeah, just like can't do that. I'm so glad that this is the last freaking petal. Oh my god. These take forever. And then I felt bad because, like, I killed you first after you had been killed first the last time. And then I got Sillykins a few times, and I was like, I won't get you, but it was just like the perfect timing. And when I had offered to third imposter and she wasn't like, yeah, third imposter, she was just like, no, 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 you don't have to do that. So I didn't think that she was the killer, and then she did it right in front of me, and I was like, oh, oh no. It was good though. It was fun. I'd do it again. I'd stab you all again. Which sounds super out of context, but you know what? That's fine. Listen, Sari's bot was super broken in my channel. Like, even he had no idea what was wrong with it. Like, no idea. He said it on, like, okay, it's permanently in your channel. And he did, like, all of this stuff and it still wasn't working. And so I originally thought he had fixed it. And I was like, you can kill me first since you fixed it. And he was like, okay, I will. And then since it wasn't fixed, I'm like, you can't kill me first anymore. But then he fixed it before we were able to, like, figure out what was going on before the game started. And so when he got me at one point, and I was like, honestly, that's fair. I said that you could. I said that you could. Oh, we played Among Us yesterday, Foxy. It was chaotic. It was a lot of fun. Hi, Crochet and Chill. Happy Monday. How are you? It was fun to watch. I'm glad. I know that it can be, like, overstimulating sometimes as, like, a mod when we watch it. So I'm glad that you all had a good time. Oh. Sounds like a way to say goodbye, yeah. Stab you on the flip side. Last 2 rows. Oh, thank goodness. I love this pattern. But the inability to copy and paste physical items hurts me every time I make these sunflowers. Just absolutely every time. Right? Control C, Control V, Control Z, all of those. That's, yep. All right. What the heck have I done so far? I think I just did a zoom on all the colors. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do, just in case, because I don't know what video or what type of thing I'm going to use. What kind of social media editing needs to be done. Oh, that missed. Hold on, let's move the mic. That, like, missed most of it. Fabulous. Hang on. We're just gonna... Nope, too far. Ah! Okay. First try. First hacking try. How did I sew through both of them? I did. All right, let's get some safety eyes for this friend. Also, what Pokemon is here? Sure, why not? Big brain guy. Didn't want to be caught by me. Okay. That's fine. I didn't want to catch you either. Oh, that's right. I can say... Oops. Done. Wow, that's in caps. Done. Finish. Sunflower petals. Add. Sew sunflower. Look at us to doing the things. Oh, exclamation point counter. There it is. I think that looks cute. The eyes are a little bigger than what I used last time, which is fine. I want them to be big. Hello, Rocky Rotten Brain. I like your username. How are you doing? Was out when you went? No worries. Yeah, I also like that you get a bunch of them. So you can keep them with like whatever project you're working on. Are you kidding me? I was about to change it to Rocky Raccoon, but I don't know if people would recognize me. Yeah. Maybe if you kept the same color at least, that could help. Until people get used to it. If you want to switch. All right. See, I was originally like, oh, I should like move the pieces across the desk and then attach them, but I think that that's just going to be way too much. That's just going to be too much editing. So, here's what we're going to do. Get out of here, Petals. Okay. We're gonna line it up so that the little like plus thingy on my phone, like the hash, the little marks on the phone are right there, center of our little cutie. Now, the yarn I'm using to join everything is starting down below. So should we... I guess we could start red there. It doesn't matter where we start with red, right? We should start with red though, for the sake of the content, you know? I just started knitting like 1 second ago. I already want to go grab my crochet hook and start crocheting. I love that you do both. I also am a bother. I knit and crochet. What are you currently knitting? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. Oh, so you're just knitting? Like, are you just making something and you don't know what it's going to be? What a rebel. We love it. See, if I had thought this through, I should have placed the safety eyes knowing that this was going to be the top. But I didn't think it through because I have ADHD. And I just go. You know? And I think that the eyes, I think that's the top. Right? This is not the top. Mm-mm. Okay, hang on. Smoosh. Can we... One. I don't typically knit without a pattern. Like, I've done like swatches or learning like a new stitch without one because I'm just like making it to make it. And then once I'm good, I'm normally like, okay, that's enough. But I don't know that I could knit without a pattern. The thought of that terrifies me, yeah. How long have you been knitting? Yeah, you. Hi, Lex. I'm crocheting my first corner to corner blanket. That's exciting. How are you liking the corner to corner? I love doing that. Isn't it? No, I meant like in your lifetime. Or is this literally the first time that you've ever picked up any knitting? I needed something mindless, and it's always such a pretty stitch. I agree. Oh, literally the first time you ever knit. And you're knitting without a pattern. Wow. Fearless over there. I could never. Oh my god, I almost didn't take a picture of the orange. See? You can't let me do this. I can't forget to take the photo in between each thing, or else the social media post will not be right. You know? Yeah, you got to get that practice for your attention. Or like I was saying, there's some times where I'm like, I've never done this pattern before. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's just like make a test. Let's just experiment a little bit. And then we can, you know. But like, again, normally I'm following a pattern if I'm trying to learn a new stitch. It's just that I'm making it however big or small or whatever I want it to be. I'm always curious when someone new comes into like crafty sorts of hobbies, like what was it that sparked your desire to learn knitting or crocheting or whatever craft it is? Hold on. Did I miss a stitch? Washcloths are always a good place to start. That's true. Little squares. Did I miss a stitch? I did. See, I'm glad that I undid it now. And then before you know it, you're weaving 16 washcloths that were all just practice. Yep. I wanted to crochet because my sister had given me all her yarn and crochet hooks. Fair. In particular, because of a fanfic you read. Oh. And for knitting, I noticed a lot of people who crochet also knit and wanted to try. It's true. I started with knitting and I went to crochet because there was just not as many patterns that I wanted to do. Like, I really wanted to make plushies and things like that, and there were not nearly as many knitting patterns for that as there are crochet patterns. So that's what got me started. Help, I'm stuck in a list making loop. Oh no. Knitting is hard, but you've only been doing it for a few moments, so you can do it, I believe. If anything, what makes knitting kind of difficult for me is that it's so much slower than crocheting. I feel like knitting is really great for clothes, but crochet is more forgiving, and you can make so much with just a hook. Yeah. The hard thing I think about knitting is that frogging is super scary. Like, when you're undoing something in crochet, it's like a little, you know, one stitch at a time. But with knitting, when you're undoing something, it's like the whole project could just come unraveled. And that scares me. If you have to frog knitting, I just start over. I mean, it depends on how far I've gone in the project. There are times, though, where I will literally, like, undo one stitch at a time with knitting. Like, I'll have my needle and I'll just, like, slip one stitch over. If that makes sense. Like, one stitch at a time. You've only done small projects? Yeah. When I did, like, my hubby's cardigan, like, there was no way I was frogging the whole thing, but I had to frog back a little bit, and that was... I did it on stream, too, and we all held our breath collectively while I did it. Like, I don't think anyone was okay until everything was back where it was meant to be. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. My boyfriend always asks what I'm knitting when he knows that I'm crocheting, just because he thinks it's funny. Calls me an old lady. My husband's very supportive. Sometimes I think a little too much. Like, if I'm like, oh, yarn's on sale, or this is on sale, or whatever, and he's like, buy it. And I'm like, but should I? And I'll debate, I'll hem and I'll haw, and he's like, buy it. And I'm like, okay. Okay, I'll do it. This is gonna be a cute video. It better appease the social media gods. You know how fickle they are. James is a good enabler, yeah. Half the time I feel guilty because there's just yarn and craft stuff everywhere, and he's like, no, And I'm like, but yes. Call him Sonny. Click. Everyone hydrate. It's been a minute. Oops. James also likes the fact that he sometimes gets goodies. Like, I'll make him stuff. So, that helps too. Sorry, I'm trying to keep, like, on the camera, but I have to, like, hold it up so that I can see where I have to put my needle through. It's so cute! Oh my gosh. I'll have to crochet the stem still, but that's okay. That can be one of those fun little, like, snap transitions on the video, you know? Or whatever. So you know how it was raining like crazy near the end of stream yesterday? We ended up like the sky was like green. It was crazy. It was the weirdest looking sky I've ever seen, and I couldn't get a good picture of it, of course, because like, you know, cameras kept washing out, and but it was weird. Oh, and in cat news, Jet has been coming by every night now to get his food. And he's now starting to come by twice a night. And when he comes by the second time, he's coming by typically around like 2 to 3 a.m. And I'm like, that's good. Because if you start coming by in the morning, that means that it'll be easier for us to TNR. Because obviously the shelter's not open in the middle of the night. So I would, you know, if I'm able to trap him in the earlier hours of the morning instead of the late hours of night, then he doesn't have to be in the trap as long. But I'm just excited that he's still coming, that he hasn't moved on. And I'm like, keep at it, buddy. We're gonna get you neutered. I'd show you a picture, but they're on my phone, and my phone is currently mounted, and I will not take it down until I'm done with this. So if you'd like to see pictures, I'll share after. I like how I was all, today's going to be a short stream. And here it is going to be the full length, but we're going to get this done. It's fine. It's still light enough out that I can do what I wanted to do after stream, even if I did the whole stream. We finally figured out where we're going to put our lavender plants. So I just wanted to get them in the ground before like the real hot part of the summer comes. Oop. Oh, would you look at that? Hi, Faith. It's a gay sunflower. How are you? Your brain is braining. Yeah. Oops. I'm doing good. Just getting our little sunflower all ready. I think this might be the friend that I have a hard time letting go of this time around. Something in me feels that way. I'm good. I was telling chat earlier, I went to get my spouse ID card for like the Air Force so like I can get on base. And when we went to get it done, there was someone in the like someone who was waiting, or not waiting, who was getting their ID taken ahead of us, and they were eating tuna in an enclosed office with no windows. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I was not expecting that, to say the least. And my little brain was not happy with it. It's like, this is not what this office is supposed to smell like. This is not what is supposed to be happening here. Oh, the way that I wanted to leave, the panic that I felt in my very soul. You got this, Sly. You all failed me. I'm leaving you all now. You let me sew the blue freaking thing. I sewed the blue one on without photographing the green. So it's going to skip. Do I undo the blue one? I have to undo the blue one. I have to. But it wouldn't be in the exact same position. And my perfectionism and anxiety, well, they don't want to. I am. I've gotten this far. I am. It's fine. I already have the blue one. I just have to put it back afterwards. So it's for social media. You know, someone would be like, you missed the green one. And that's all that they would focus on. I mean, I guess that's good for engagement, but like, it's not good for my mental health. So here we are. Could you maybe... It would be good for engagement. It's fine. It's fine. So we haven't unlocked our new emote. It's ready to go. It's loaded. It's already in Twitch, but I had to hide it until we finish our little sub erase picture doodad. So I feel like it's worth mentioning in the last 10 minutes that we're like 9 puzzle pieces away. So subbing or gifting a sub, following and closing that follow goal, or closing any of the goals will help us erase more pieces. We're very close to our new animated emote, and I just want you all to know that. Oh no, you're good. You are good. Maybe it's okay though if we don't get it today, because I have to make another emote to take its place. I took one already because I forgot to take a picture of the green petal and I sewed the blue petal on. So the blue petal got a picture. Yeah. And then I had to undo it so that I could get one of the green petal. So the blue petal has happened once before. This time was a lie. Yeah, and now we have a little spot left for the stem. What? Hello? And for adding a little extra stuffing. But thank you. Thank you for asking, because no one asked about the green petal. It just... Poor Greenie. I kid. Mostly. Hooray! Yeah, luckily I noticed, so I went back. It's so cute! And now we'll just have to make the stem, which I think is going to be like a darker green. I did. That's what I was just saying. I took it before the green one, so I had to go back and take the green picture. And now I feel like it needs one of these. That's satisfying. Fabulous. Okay. Okay. What was I going to... Oh. Hooray! We just need a stem. But that will be another time. That's not today. Because I am tired. Close this. Come on. There we go. Why? Uh-huh. All right. Hooray! Okay. Well, we got a lot done today. We got a lot of stuff done. Let me see who's online that we can go and say hello to. I should be back tomorrow. Today was kind of the day that I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to be on, just because there was a lot going on. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be up for it, but we were. And it's not even a finished Friday. I mean, technically, I do have to make the stem. Like, here's our other sunflower. So I do technically have to make a stem. But that's okay. That's just a green tube, you know? So that we can absolutely do that. It's so pretty. I like it. I think that it turned out really cute. I don't even know which way I like the petals. It's just so pretty and rainbow. Maybe have the little petals in the front and the big petals in the back. Yeah. It's cute! And it worked out like perfectly because I put the safety eyes in. Uh-oh. Why didn't it unmute? Oh, okay. Sure. Sure. Why not? Why the heck not? Why would it unmute when I pushed it to unmute? Wow. Anyway, let's go on a raid. I will be back, like I said, I should be back tomorrow. I hope that you have a really great rest of your time zone. Let's roll some credits. Thank you guys for keeping me company today. I appreciate you so much. I will, like I said, be back tomorrow. If you would like to join us in the Discord until then, feel free to do so or follow me on socials. I appreciate you guys spending some of your day here with me. I know there's lots of places you can be, so thanks for spending some of your time with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your time zone, friends. Remember to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take, to be kind to yourself and to other people. Remember, you are loved. If you enjoyed the stream, make sure that you've hit that follow button so that you know when I'm here again. And let's go say hi to Amanda. She is throwing some mugs. We can wait. We'll wait until after Pokemon. We'll see if we can catch Chansey, and then we'll go. So now's a good time to follow if you forgot to. Come on, Chansey.
I found my people.
Rocky Rotten Brain, thanks for that follow. I appreciate it. Gonna get this raid set up to go. Oh no, I didn't know ads were playing. Heck. That's pretty rude. Alright, we'll get this raid started. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!